Have Southwest Florida home prices finally hit bottom? Or are buyers who jump in right now going to wish they had waited another 6 months? That's one of the biggest questions in the market right now. To answer that question, you can't just look at one number. You have to look at inventory, prices, sales activity, and most importantly, what's happening with different types of properties. First, inventory. After a period of rapidly rising supply, the number of homes available for sale appears to be stabilizing. And that's important, because when inventory rises faster than demand, sellers lose negotiating power. When inventory starts tightening, that pressure can begin to reverse. Second, prices. The Southwest Florida market isn't moving as one giant block. Some areas and property types are holding up better than others, while buyers can still find significant negotiating opportunities in other parts of Southwest Florida. The big split is where things get really interesting. Single-family homes and condominiums are two very different markets right now. Condos face additional challenges, including insurance costs, HOA expenses, reserve requirements, and in some buildings, potentially significant assessments. That can dramatically change what looks like a bargain on the listing page. Then there is mortgage rates. Today's buyers aren't necessarily waiting for the 3% mortgage rates we saw a few years ago. Some are adjusting their expectations and deciding that today's rate is simply the new reality. So, have we hit the bottom? Maybe, but we should not think of it as a single bottom. The more accurate way to look at the market is this. The bottom may already be forming in some segments, while other properties could still have room to fall. If you're a buyer, this could be an interesting window. You may have more negotiating power than you would in a hot seller's market, and you don't necessarily have to wait for prices to collapse before finding a good deal. But sellers need to understand something just as important. The market doesn't reward wishful pricing. Overpricing a home today can mean sitting on the market while competing properties attract the buyers. So maybe the real question isn't, have Southwest Florida prices hit the bottom? The better question is, which Southwest Florida properties have already hit their bottom, and which ones haven't? Because in Southwest Florida, the answer can change dramatically from one neighborhood or even one property to the next. If you want to know what's happening in your specific Southwest Florida neighborhood, let us know, and we can provide you with the real data. We don't just look at the news headlines, we look at the numbers. Your Realtor in Southwest Florida.